Comments and concerns? Any comments or concerns?
Yes. Have they taken care of the hearts problems?
Oh, horse breeding. Oh, yeah. Got my updated voice. Actually, when I was there a little while back, they came in and they took care of the trophy case glass. You know, they were afraid those were could fall out. They fixed that. They have, as of Friday, received all of the. There were 2 cameras. Remember, there were so many cameras that were not working. They had all of those fixed with the exception of 2. They discovered that those 2, there was something wrong with them. So the new ones have arrived. They arrived Friday with other monitoring equipment, so the principals and the secretary can monitor, you know, what's going on, and how you've seen in the other schools. The phones are all working. Everything's taken care of as far as that. So those things, some of the other things have not been completed, but I'm marking them off one at a time. Mr. Dana Smith actually was there today to follow up on some of these, and that's what we know as of right now, Fred.
Okay.
But it appears that they are working it off one item at a time.
And Dana's working with them to make sure that they're going to continue to do that. Right?
Yes, yes. He follows up weekly.
Well, what about the one-way street in Hamilton?
As far as I know, he has not received any word back. You know, but
Nothing
he's
official. He's inquired a couple of times for
Who is he talking to?
Webb, is that the guy's name? That's who he's talking to.
Yes, he's a traffic engineer.
Huh?
I
Yeah.
think he's a traffic engineer.
They have, you probably know, they've removed the fence, right? And trying to, they removed it all, Jeff.
I don't know if it's
Yeah.
mine. It's
Okay.
gone.
Yeah,
It's been a few days since I've been out there.
Okay, and maybe with the teachers being able to park that, may help with some of the flow of the traffic. I know the tanks at Duval were completed. The fuel master system, that's working. They were working on the system at Guyan Valley today. As soon as they finish that, they will go to Harts and get that taken care of. Now, Rod said they were having to build some steps to the tank where they have to, what was it, Randy? They had to
Put a key in.
put a key in it. But as far as working, they should be working.
Trish, did you say that wasn't completed?
No, at Duval it is.
It is, okay.
But the steps are not
The
complete.
steps
I
are
didn't
complete.
catch the first part of that.
Guyan Valley, they were working on it today to get it finished. And at Harts, they're going to go to Harts. And you all know about what that does. It tracks the amount of fuel that goes into each vehicle and the person that is using it in that. Also, we have a system up and running now for the maintenance. It is called, the program is called School Do, right? And it's really a good system. It tracks when the work order is placed, when it's completed. If it hasn't been completed, it's still going to show up. And it's easy to know. So if someone wants something fixed, they're going to have to use that system so that it keeps everybody informed on what they've requested, instead of sending it in on a work order and an email or an instant message. They have a system that needs to be, utilized, and everybody can track it.
So if a principal submits a list of things, do those things stay on there
Until they're fixed.
until they're complete?
Yes, yes. And I think, Bertie, you've actually used the system since they have it taking place.
Like, I can't say enough good things about it, just from my experience. It's very user-friendly. You sign on, and I needed some blinds put up in my office, because Steve come through and caught me at my feet propped up one day, and I thought, oh, they're good. No, just easy. My office is like so messy from the hallway, and, Tricia's done such a wonderful job getting this building straightened up, and I thought, oh, my office looks awful. And so I did get some blinds. But anyway, so I log in and, said I need blinds installed in the finance and treasurer's office. And, done. I'm all done. It took me about 5 seconds to do that. Well, the next thing I know, here comes Jimmy and Joey. And, and I said, I don't even really need them done till the end of February. And then I said, no, hurry, because I didn't want to, mine is not of that much importance to get lots of. But here they come, had it finished in minutes, did a really good job. I'm very pleased with what they did. So I just got back on to just kind of see what happened. So I could see where Dana had, logged on, and he assigned it to Joey and Jimmy at like 3:40 the day before. So there's lots and lots of good information there, probably lots of reports that could be generated. He could say, here's how much work I've done at this building, here's who did this, here's how long it took them. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And it's all in one place for Dana and the maintenance department. Instead of emails and chats and pieces of paper, there's one place for those folks to put in their work orders. And it's, paper trail, it's just wonderful.
And Dana spoke to the principals about the program at our last principals meeting, and he is going to go around to each school to help make sure that they are utilizing it and understand how to utilize it. And the secretaries, whomever it is that the principal may want to enter that information, that request. But Boone County has been using it for a while, because we have Mr. King at West Hamlin, the principal. He utilized it in Boone before he came here, and he was familiar with it. And he said that's the only way that you could get anything, a work order through.
Well, does the material they use go on this same?
That's the concern I have.
No, I don't.
Materials are on there.
We have another.
But we've got another
that
system
it.
for that.
We've got that in place as well. We've attached to write down the material that is necessary for a particular job.
It's assigned to a work order.
It is assigned, yes. And if they have to go pick up something that is in place where they have to say where that's going, and it will be assigned to that work order.
There's no place to show that on the new system, or should?
I don't know that that is something that they can do on that system, but we'd already put that in for them to have to track the materials.
Is this something that's accessible for you, can you all access this?
Yes.
You have to go to the transfer maintenance office, or you can do it from your office?
We can do it from our office.
And the board members could probably have access
Yeah, you
to
all
it
can have
from
access.
home.
That was my next question.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, all he has to do is get you set up with it, and you can log on and see what's happening.
Status of things are. Oftentimes we may be asked about something, and we can look on there and kind of give them a update.
Yes.
On the supplies, Dana has to sign off before you pay them, regardless, doesn't he? Like you said, Rod and Mr. Cummings. have to
Yes,
sign
Dana
off on the
is
bill.
required to sign every invoice before it's paid. Yes, he is. But now, here's what happens. A lot of stuff they buy, and it's coded to location 017. If they know exactly where it's going to go to, they can code it to that school when they purchase. But so many things that they purchase just to have on hand over here. So, but Dana does sign off on everything. But if we have this new system in place, then we can now know how much is going to each location.
And I did make the request that they, if at all possible, to get those assignments done the evening before, so that they would know when they got in, what those signs are. And if they, when they come back in the evening, they may be able to look at that, and they already know
Start getting their materials together.
and gather. Yes,
Be ready to pull out at the
be
proper
ready to
time.
pull out. Yes.
Too good to be true.
Let's see, I know you.
Go ahead, go ahead.
You received a.
Yes.
Letter, I didn't know if you wanted, had shared it with
No,
them.
no, no.
Want to go ahead?
I'll let you.
Okay, we received a letter from Dr. Ferris, thanking, well, it was to Mr. Priestley, board president, and to me. Thank you for allowing me to meet with your Board of Education on Tuesday during the Lincoln County Board of Education meeting. I appreciate the opportunity to collaborate with your board and your county school system as we begin our journey toward removing barriers to local decision-making and increasing student achievement. It is important to me and the State Board of Education to give counties more flexibility and to build capacity at the local level. Lincoln County has worked hard to resolve past issues and continues to make great strides in improving management and operations, personnel hiring and licensure, curriculum and leadership issues. I was pleased to see the professional culture and climate that exists among the board members and the county administrators in Lincoln County. Again, thank you for the opportunity to witness the enthusiasm and dedication of your county education leaders. I welcome your insights and opinions and look forward to our working together. The outlook for the coming year is bright. By focusing our work on the children, nothing can stop us. Dr. Ferris. That was really nice.
Just from the media, I know that our county probably isn't the only one, but this idea of vocational education, if you've watched or seen some of the testimony he's given before the legislature, that's certainly a direction that they're moving in.
It's about time.
They're probably doing that in a lot of places. We're not really used to getting out of here very early anymore. We've been in these long hours.
I have one thing, and I apologize, Trish, for having to bring this up, but on our flashing sign up at Duvall, I came through there at, I think it was 20 after 3 the other day, and it was off. I think it should, if there isn't any state regulation against it, I think we need to extend that a little bit, because there were still children out
Okay.
and about, and it's going to defeat the purpose if it doesn't stay on. I'm not out early enough in the morning to check it.
To see if it's been working. Okay.
Hard as I work to get that sign up for me.
Come on.
I'm not gonna say anything.
But 20 minutes after 3, to me, that's a little bit.
Well, you're always gonna have some stragglers anyway.
Oh, yeah, there were stragglers out there
Right.
at the time.
I think that's, that they, you know, when I've gone through them, you know, it's always later in the day, and I haven't seen the flashers on at that time. But they had put up, that it's effective, before it said, when children are present, and now, what's this, they put a different sign.
Yeah, they installed a different sign.
Right below it, as to when they're effective. I can't recall exactly what that one said.
How does that interpret when it says when children are present? Is that present in the building or present beside the road?
I think it means present at the building.
In session.
Session. Okay.
Did anything else come up today that, other than the things that I talked about, Brandon, in staff meetings?
Talked about a lot of things, but I think just some ideas that we would.
I was gonna say Jeremy was there too. Can you think of
That's
anything?
what I was going to say.
That's right, okay.
I can't think of anything that you haven't already talked about.
Okay, anybody have anything? Ms. Smith, you have anything that you want to share with us?
No, everything sounds good.
All righty, what we'd like to hear is,
Yes.
okay, if there's anything additional, then we'll adjourn until February the 21st, 2013, at 6 o'clock
I'll make a motion.
for a special meeting. That'll be this Thursday.
Second.
Mr. McAllister, Mr. Wilkerson once again. All those in favor of adjournment? signify by saying yes. Opposed? All yes.
Is that just one hearing or multiple hearings?